We are back with another mock draft video for you today, this time with the second overall pick. I'm excited to dive into this one, but before I do, if you could take a second, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel if you don't already, and let us know what you think about the team we drafted in the comments. Let's get into it. Alright, we have the second overall pick, so let's dive right in and see what we can do. So usually in the first round I want to target wide receivers, but I'm going to switch it up for this one and go for a running back. It's honestly the only running back that I feel confident enough to draft in the first round, and that's Christian McCaffrey. This 49ers offensive line and run scheme is really good, and I think if Christian McCaffrey can stay healthy, there's no doubt that he can finish as a top 3 running back this year. So if I'm targeting a running back in the first round, it's Christian McCaffrey. Other than that, I'm looking to go for wide receivers in the first round. And it's back to me. Let's take a look at the wide receivers available. We got Chris Olave, T. Higgins, Devontae Smith, and I'm going to go with Chris Olave here. I believe that's the right pick. He's the #1 wide receiver for the New Orleans Saints. And I'm going to go for another wide receiver here and go with Devontae Smith. Despite being on a team with A.J. Brown, he's still very involved in this offense. He had like 135 targets compared to A.J. Brown's 145 targets last year. So still very involved in this offense. Don't mind grabbing him as my second wide receiver here. And it's back to me. Let's take a look at the quarterbacks available. We got Justin Fields, Justin Herbert, Trevor Lawrence. And I'm going to go with Justin Fields here. I do have some concerns about consistency with Justin Fields, but he does have a massive ceiling. So I don't mind grabbing him in the 4th round. But it is back to me. Let's take a look at the wide receivers available, and DJ Moore is still here. Let's stack him up with Justin Fields and hope he can take that next step this year. He said he has a goal of hitting 4,000 passing yards, so let's hope he can take that next step this season. And it's back to me. Let's take a look at the running backs available. We got Rashad White, Isaiah Pacheco, Javonte Williams, and I'm going to go with Javonte Williams here. I believe people are sleeping on him. I know he's coming off the ACL injury, but we did get news that he's going to be playing in the first preseason for the Broncos. I assume he's only going to play a series, but that shows the confidence they have in him to put him out in a preseason game, and it's looking like he's going to be good to go for week 1. So I don't mind grabbing Javonte Williams in the 6th round, but it is back to me. Let's take a look at the wide receivers available. We got Marquise Brown, Tyler Lockett, Mike Evans, and I'm going to go with another running back, and I'm going to go with James Cook. There's a lot of good reports coming out of the Buffalo camp saying that he's going to be the 3-down back for the Buffalo Bills this season. He gets used in the passing game, so I don't mind grabbing James Cook as my 3rd running back here. Now let's take a look at our team real quick. We got Justin Fields, Chris McCaffrey, Javonte Williams, Chris Olave, Devontae Smith. We need a tight end, DJ Moore, James Cook. We need a defense and fill our bench. So let's take a look at the wide receivers available. We got Quentin Johnson, who I like this season, Michael Thomas, Juju Smith-Schuster, Gabe Davis, Zay Flowers, and that's who I'm going to go with. I'm going to go with Zay Flowers. He is a rookie, but I do expect him to have a big role in this offense. This Baltimore Ravens team is expected to throw the ball a lot more this season, so I do like the upside for Zay Flowers. I know Odell Beckham is there and Rashad Bateman, but I do think Zay Flowers has an opportunity to emerge as the wide receiver 1 for the Baltimore Ravens this season, so I don't mind taking a chance on the rookie here. And it is back to me, and let's take a look at the tight ends available. David Njoku, Dalton Schultz, Cole Kmet, Dalton Kincaid, and I'm going to go with David Njoku here, fill in our tight end position. And it's back to me, and I'm just going to continue to get depth at the wide receiver position. And we got Courtland Sutton, Allen Lazard, Adam Thielen, and I'm going to go with Courtland Sutton here. The Denver Broncos are dealing with a lot of injuries at the wide receiver position, with Tim Patrick tearing his Achilles. KJ Hamler is dealing with a heart issue, so I really like targeting Jerry Jeudy and Courtland Sutton, especially at their current ADP. So I don't mind grabbing Courtland Sutton here, and I'm going to continue to get depth at the wide receiver position. We got Adam Thielen, Jacoby Myers, Sky Moore, Darnell Mooney, Tyler Boyd, and I'm going to go with Adam Thielen here. I do think that he's going to be involved in this Carolina offense. I know they have a rookie quarterback, but I do think there's some upside in grabbing Adam Thielen here. It's back to me. Let's take a look at what running backs are available. Dante Foreman, Tanks Bigsby, who's interesting, Ezekiel Elliott, Raheem Mostert. And I think I'm just going to go wide receiver heavy, get 2 more wide receivers here. And we got Romeo Doubs, who I don't mind, Nico Collins, Jalen Hyatt, So I think I'm going to go Romeo Doubs here, and then I'm going to grab Jalen Hyatt on the way back around, and that's what I'm going to do here. And then all we need is a defense. And it's back to me, and all we need is a defense now. And looking at the defenses available, we got Seahawks, Packers, Saints, Commanders, Bengals, Broncos, Jaguars, Browns, and I'm just going to go with the Saints here. But that's going to do it for us today. If you liked the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you don't already. Until next time, line them up.